What's up, guys? Welcome back to ViewerCast. So today we're going to start off with XDADAX900CZ. Has the levels 25, validated on a night. Let us jump into it and take a look at what's inside. Okay.
Let's get him, Mr. Pointy.
Looks like all of the mines at the front of the castle. That's fine, usually people put them at the front or at the end. This castle only ran in 1 minute and 47 seconds, so most likely it would be one that I could run to the end of the castle. So I'll just keep that in mind in case it gets really scary. I'll just like go to the next room, and if the next room is scary, I'll go to the next room if I get into a bad position. I'm missing one mine at least, so I need to kind of track it down. It's probably in here somewhere. Or there might be no mines, and it could just be at the end of the boss room. Alright, so it looks like the mine isn't in here, so I'll just continue through. Now that I'm super low on mana. I kind of wish I had saved all those mines so I could get my mana back up by auto-attacking them. Alright, I got hit by that spike. That's annoying. So the rest of this is just kind of taking the time to actually go over the spike traps correctly. When you do change directions, it's a little hard to not take damage because it's different. You have to be watching that next trap, because I took another tick of damage there, or I could have just jumped to this empty zone and like synced back up. I think ballistas are really what makes it dangerous to cross these, because you have to try to dodge the ballista shots and the spike trap. Generally, it's better to just take the ballista shot to the face, but all right. I'll use one potion here. I'm gonna skip a lot of this because the time is so low that I know I probably won't die to this. I'm also like 3 levels over it, so the only way I'll probably die is to a fire mine trap, but we'll see what happens. There are a lot of cannons here, and it is a fire mine trap up that way, so this is a little bit scary. Alright, I think I'm alive. I just have to get to the end of the boss room and try to use potions back up. It'll also make all these Zeeks take spike trap damage, so you can see they die pretty quick. It's also, you know, they're only level 22, I'm level 28, so that's another reason. Alright, but that should be it. So yeah, pretty good castle. That end was a little bit scary, like, there's a lot going on there. I got thrown a little bit too far outside of your fire mine trap, so you might want to take a look at that. The way you had it set up was a lot longer than most people, because you had them split off with mines in between. And that could be the reason that I was able to get out so easily. I'm not really sure. You'll have to take a look at it, see what you can do. But yeah, I did get flung a little bit too far, so I probably would have died if I hadn't gotten thrown that far. But yeah, we'll jump into number 2 in just a second. Next up, Ellonae. Castle level is a 30, so this is going to be pretty difficult. Validated on an archer who's got a little bit more hit points than me. I do have more DPS than him, so it might not be the biggest deal in the world. I am underleveled, so I'll deal less damage and take a little bit more damage, but not a ton. Level 2 isn't that bad. Level 4 is where it starts to get kind of crazy, so I should be able to still do it. We'll see how I do against this. I'll try to play this one out smart and see if I can get through it, since it'll be a challenge either way. The time is low, but not so low that it's like screaming that you just ran to the end. It really will depend what I see. Is this just a dead end? I guess it is. Alright, so far I've seen like 3 rooms and I haven't seen anything. It looks like the castle starts kind of right here. Alright. So, I'll probably get thrown backwards if I had to guess, yeah.
Hang on a second.
Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Took a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, no health globes dropped. Fire mine trap is going to be the most scary. There are 5 traps here, so if I do it correctly, I should be able to. Let's see, I'm going to take a couple ticks of damage. Okay, that one throws you backwards. All right, so I will just take one more tick. I hope this will work. Oh my god, that's not going to work. I got silenced. Unfortunately, I landed inside of this as soon as the silence trap was like as big as it could go. That's something that I was trying to do as well, but it's impossible to time it out for the defender's end. If I wasn't silenced, I would have just leapt over this because I had a ton of stun immunity there. I'll just heal back up. But yeah, this silence trap is what killed me. I landed like right here, and I got silenced. So I was trying to leap over it, and yeah. Ended up dying. Alright. And it looks like this is just the boss room, so this is why the timer's so low. Is because there's really only 2 rooms to the castle. I guess 3. So most of your kills probably come from that fire mine trap. The rest of it just does a little bit of damage, like the ballistas and stuff. This might hurt. I was locked into my volley animation. That's one thing that you have to be very careful of as an archer. You want to make sure that you're safe for a couple of seconds before you start your volley animation because it's one of the longest animations in the game. I'll see if I can get around and skip a couple of these creatures. I probably can. And your archers, I think, could use an upgrade. They're only level 26. Since you're level 30, you probably could get an upgrade on them. So yeah, I'm going to be able to skip a lot of this. I'll see if I can get all of the mines, although I won't know because I died. But at least all of them in the boss room. And I should be able to headshot this one. Yeah, so I'm able to skip a little bit. That's just how the boss room is, you know. With having Count Nottingham, you should be able to aggro everything, probably, if it's all dense enough. But other than that, like, if you spread it out too much and Count Nottingham doesn't aggro absolutely everything, or if there's some way to aggro like Snottingham without him being the one that gets aggroed, like say he's in another person's circle and you aggro that mob, he'll aggro just that small group and then he'll lose his like aggro range. I don't know if that really made sense, but yeah, that's why I was able to skip that, because the boss room's too wide, so you can kind of just go around the edge. But yeah, pretty good castle. We'll jump into number 3 in just a second. Alright, next up is Daishinkan. Castle level's a 30, again, so it's going to be another hard one. And this guy has 5,000 life, so you can put pretty much anything in the way of traps and get through it. Whereas I'm going to have a ton of trouble getting through a heavy trap castle. So we'll have to see how this one is. If it's like, you know, a heavy boss room castle, then I should have no problem being able to dispatch the creatures fairly easily. That's like the easiest castle for me because I have such high DPS and such low hit points that I need to be constantly killing things to be able to get health globes to heal back up. Unfortunately, it's just not as good as it used to be. Alright. Still haven't gotten all of the mines, but if I missed one around in this area, I don't mind too much. Probably the last one's at the end of the boss room, though. A lot of people do that. They spread them out. Put one in the front and all in the boss room, or the other way around.
That loot's gonna stay where it is.
Just launching a headshot there just in case there's mobs over there, because I know there's an area that there should be mobs, or there should be a space anyway, and it looks like there's no mobs in there. So I can just jump over there. Had to use one potion so far. I mean, you could have a ton of rooms just of this, and I might not even make it through it. Alright, this is a different spike trap room than the norm. I'm taking a lot of damage from this. I should really, like, focus a bit more on not getting hit by this stuff. Alright, I did good on this last room. I haven't taken much more damage. So it's just literally a lot of spike traps right now, with no creatures whatsoever, and that's what I was kind of afraid of. But if you just take your time, it's a little easier. But so far I've used 2 potions. I have went through, I don't know, 3 or 4 rooms. It's hard to keep count at this point. Unfortunately, these spike traps are only 2 points each, so you can have a ton of them in your castle, and it's not really that much. Okay, so here's finally some creatures. Not sure what I'm gonna do here. I guess just try to get to the end of the boss room. So this is where I should shine if I can get to the end and start just fighting. But I do only have 1 more potion, so it could still be difficult. Also, webmasters are really annoying. Yeah, I might die right here. I did get a potion off. I can't really kite backwards either, so I'm probably gonna die in this corner. I just didn't have enough potions at the end. Yeah, alright, that's gonna kill me. I will heal back up and kill all this off. I wish I could find the dampeners and like kill them off. Like, I'm trying to locate them, they're in the middle. Because that's what's killing me the most. When I get silenced, I can't dodge stuff as easily. I'll probably die again. Alright.
You've got to be kidding me. Ready for more. You guys are pathetic. This? It's only a scratch.
So yeah, this is a pretty tough castle because I can't really backtrack either. I guess I could, and maybe the creatures would take so much damage that like they would kill themselves just on the spike traps alone. I'm not really sure how that would all work. They would also probably come at different times because some of them would be scared to cross the spike traps. So it might work reasonably well. And there's enough pressure in the boss room that it's pretty difficult to kill all of this off.
Not going to happen.
Alright, there. Finally made it.
Nice door.
Alright. Got myself a lot of experience. I'm still trying to get like levels on this guy. I haven't been like just trying to farm up levels specifically, but through viewer castles I'll end up leveling up to 29 soon. That's pretty much it for this video, because it's number 3, so if you guys want to be a part of ViewerCast, you can email me at frenzycasterruns@hotmail.com, level 20 and above, and you have to add me to your friends list so that I can attack your castle. That's pretty much it. There's a list in the description, a little spreadsheet that you can see to see when your name pops up. I'm also putting the date on when I update it so people don't have to keep sending me emails. You know, I personally have to update it. I know one person was thinking that it automatically updated and like sent me like 5 emails because he thought it didn't work. So yeah, I update it manually. It's not automatic or anything when you email me. So it does take me a little bit of time to update it. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.